Hello guys, it's Johnny time and welcome to another smart contract hacking tutorial. Damn Vulnerable DeFi version 3 is out. This is exciting news, and today we're gonna learn what is Damn Vulnerable DeFi version 3, why it's different than version 2, and why you need to solve it as soon as possible. Doesn't matter if you solved already Damn Vulnerable DeFi version 2 CTF or not, you should get started and go and take a look at Damn Vulnerable DeFi version 3. We will see what kind of updates, what kind of new exercises and challenges were added, and what is different from the previous version. So all the changes that were made in the new version we will cover in this video, and we'll give you some awesome tips how to get started with smart contract hacking and CTFs. And of course, I'm gonna share an important update at the end of the video, so make sure to watch it till the end. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So a few months ago, I think around February 2023, the new version of Damn Vulnerable DeFi was released. If you are not familiar with what is Damn Vulnerable DeFi, I will just explain it in one sentence. It's an awesome way to learn smart contract hacking by practicing, by doing exercises and trying to hack real smart contracts that relates to real DeFi protocols. So they look like real DeFi protocols. It's like clone of DeFi protocols. So you practice real life scenarios. And this awesome project, it's January 2023. And this awesome project was created by a legitimate smart contract auditor in the field, Tincho. And here, your goal is basically to break those DeFi smart contracts, those DeFi protocols. Now, this new version comes with a lot of sexy new features. The first one of them is 3 brand new exercises: Puppet version 3, ABI smuggling, and wallet mining. These all exercises are based on real life mainnet protocols or real life exploit that happened in the past. So it's going to be super fun and challenging and going to teach you so much about hacking DeFi protocols. Another cool thing they added in Damn Vulnerable DeFi is introduction of new standards, new ERCs, 4626, which is the Vault standard, and other ERCs, Flash Loans and such. And this is also very important because they are trying to make the challenge realistic and similar to the real DeFi protocols. And you know, the technology evolves and DeFi protocols are evolving, and these standards, these ERCs are very commonly used these days in DeFi protocols. So you want to make sure you know how to work with them and how to hack smart contracts that are using these protocols. Another awesome update is, instead of using OpenZeppelin smart contracts for the base contract, for the ERCs, for the EIP20, ERC20 tokens, for the NFTs, ERC721, then they changed it to use Solmet and Solidity. So if you are already familiar with OpenZeppelin smart contract, this is an awesome opportunity to familiarize yourself with Solmet and Solidity, basics, smart contracts, and see how these standards are developed by another huge project in the field, which is not OpenZeppelin. Now, another cool thing that they changed in version 3 is they changed the challenges completely. So not only that they're using new standards and are not using OpenZeppelin smart contract, he rewrote the whole contracts and the whole test files from scratch. So both the readability and the organization of the code was improved, but also it adds some level of complexity and increased the challengeness in the exercises. So if you already solved Damn Vulnerable DeFi version 2, I highly recommend you to jump into version 3, because the exercises, when you look at them, you might not even remember, and they look completely different because of all these kind of changes and rewriting the exercises from top to bottom completely. So it might be a new experience, a new challenge for you. So I highly recommend you to do so. And this makes the exercise more realistic because we know that real projects use gas optimization techniques and assembly, YUL, blocks of code, writing code in assembly instead of Solidity. And it might help you when you encounter these kind of things in auditing contests or in real life audits when you go to work in an auditing firm. So yeah, this is another level of challenge, all these additions of gas optimizations and assembly codes. So it's another reason to check out those new exercises. So these are all the updates. Now let's answer the question, what is the same? So what is the similarities between version 3 and version 2? The first thing is that all the versions of the Solidity compiler and Hardhat and Ethers are the same. They still use 0.8 Solidity version, same Hardhat and Ethers for the framework and the testing environment. So we don't use Foundry yet. He didn't choose to convert the project to Foundry, but if you wish to solve these exercises, these challenges in Foundry, there are in GitHub Foundry repositories that people just took the whole code base and converted them from Hardhat to Foundry framework. Now, most of the code bases that I found, most of the GitHub repositories are with Damn Vulnerable DeFi version 2. I didn't find a repository with version 3 and Foundry yet. If you know such repository or you want to take the challenge and create one yourself, please let me know in the comments below. I will be more than happy to help you or to hear about this initiative. Now, if you are just beginning in smart contract hacking and auditing and you find these capture the flag, these challenges too challenging and you cannot grasp through them, I have some awesome options for you. First of all, in this exact YouTube channel, I'm gonna solve all the challenges and upload walkthroughs and videos where I show you how I solve and how I approach the challenges. Another option is to get a strong foundation in smart contract hacking and auditing. And I created the best course, and lucky you can get the smart contract hacking course, which is going to give you the best foundation that you need. We cover 24 different chapters in the course, so many attack vectors, and for every chapter we have between 3 to 4 hands-on practical exercises. So instead of just jumping to the exercise and being all confused, you are not sure how to solve the challenge, we teach you the concepts from top-notch teachers, including myself and other professionals in the field. And right after the chapter, the instructions and the lectures, you have real life exercises for this lecture. So if you are learning about DAO attacks, how to attack decentralized autonomous organization, then you're gonna have 3 exercises where you have to find vulnerabilities and attack DAOs. So it's super practical, hands-on and fun experience. And on top of that, you also get access to exclusive community with all the other students, so you can ask questions and get support and embark on this journey together. Now, it doesn't end here because you're gonna also do a final test at the end of the course and receive an official certificate that will might help you land your first smart contract auditor job. And if it's something that you might be interested in, check out the link in the description below to get a limited time discount for full access for the course and everything else that I just mentioned. Now, as I mentioned, I'm gonna post for free videos and walkthroughs to solve these challenges. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. And if you enjoy this content and this video, consider subscribing to the channel and smashing this like button. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.